Take a slow breath in. Allow your attention to settle. Let the room form in your mind. Now imagine you are in a meeting where an important proposal is being discussed. Several people are seated around the table. The conversation has been thoughtful. Different perspectives have been shared. The idea on the table could influence how the team moves forward. Someone explains the proposal again, outlining the potential benefits. For a moment, the room becomes quiet. People consider what has been said. Then something small happens. Two people briefly look at each other. It is only a moment, a quick glance, no words. Yet the signal is noticeable. Your attention catches it. The conversation continues. One of them begins speaking. They respond carefully. They mention that the idea is interesting, but they suggest the timing may still need consideration. The tone remains polite, professional. Still, the moment from earlier stays in your mind. You pause and observe the situation more closely. In many group discussions, signals appear before words do. A glance between two people can suggest a shared understanding. Perhaps they have discussed the issue before. Perhaps they are noticing the same concern. Perhaps they are silently checking how the other person sees the situation. The meaning is not always obvious, but the signal tells you something important. There may be more happening beneath the surface of the conversation. Instead of reacting immediately, you become curious. You ask calmly. It sounds like there may be a few perspectives on the timing. What factors would influence when this would make sense? The question opens the discussion. One of the people who exchanged the glance begins explaining. They describe pressures their team is facing. Another adds that a related initiative may affect the timeline. The earlier signal begins to make sense. There were considerations that had not yet been spoken. You listen carefully. Then you ask another question. If those factors were addressed, how would that change how this proposal looks? The conversation becomes more constructive. Instead of circling around hesitation, the group begins identifying the conditions that would allow the idea to move forward. New information appears. Possible adjustments emerge. Take another slow breath. Notice how the room feels now. Earlier, the glance between two people hinted that something remained unsaid. But once the conversation opened space for those perspectives, the discussion became clearer. You recognize something important about moments like this. In many meetings, the signals that matter most appear quietly before they are spoken aloud. And the person who notices those signals often understands the conversation more deeply than someone who listens only to the words.